What's up guys, I'm George Lahoff, and today on Maker's Best Friend. This video is for all those Maslonians out there and all those that are interested in CNCing. I have here a box from the Maker Made CNC, also known as Maslow CNC. These are new owners of the Maslow CNC machine. They've redone some stuff. There's new designs, there's a whole new website up there, new colors, and the team was great enough to send me a box so I could make the new Maslow CNC design. I really appreciate the team sending me this. Since you guys have seen me last with the old Maslow CNC, I've moved, bought a new house with a half-car garage here. So I went from a two-car garage to one that you can't even fit a car into. So this is where scenarios where the Maslow CNC will actually come into handy. It'll let me actually do CNCing in a tight space and actually optimize on the space I have there. So today we're gonna open the box, check out what's inside of it, and then we're gonna have some following videos on how to actually make it. Check it out. So, the official opening. A box within a box. I don't remember if the last one was the same way. It's a really nice box though. Check this out on the side here. MakerMadeCNC.com. We're gonna open it up now. Oh wow. You open up straight to this thank you for purchasing Maslow CNC kit. You got the assembly. It includes links to assembly instructions, complete list of parts. So again, all the assembly instructions are online. A lot of times they actually have the assembly instructions online because they are an open source company, so there's a lot of different frame designs you can choose based off if you want the one the company supplies or if you want one that somebody who has the Maker Made CNC or the Maslow CNC and has done a configuration change and they think it's better or stronger. So you can go up there and choose the one that you want to go with. I know there's a lot of feedback on it. There's a lot of great forums on there. So go ahead and check that out as well. Okay, so your instructions. This guy comes right out. All right, you start with your data cable. They sent me a bit. I think you have to purchase this separately, but this is one of their own router bits. So this is another kind of key difference with the new company. They actually are providing some bits. I don't think Bar and the old team actually made router bits. I apologize if I'm incorrect about that, but they have their own bits that we're going to be testing these out. We can test them against some other ones. If you want to test it against something specific, comment below and I'll try to get that specific bit you want to do it against. But it has about 2 flutes on there. And if you don't know about bits, go ahead and learn about them. It's extremely important when you're doing anything CNCing to understand the router bits, because they, based on the flutes and everything, it changes how it's pulling the sawdust out and how much it's going to rip apart and how clean it's going to be. A whole bunch of different variables in there, so make sure you guys check that out. High-speed computer transmission lines. Okay, USB cable. Alright, so these are your sprockets, your chain links, your nails. They actually provided nails this time. They didn't when I had it in the original kit. And they actually label way better now. Bag 1 here. Bag 3 here. Again, more parts and nails. I believe these will actually go on, if I'm correct, I think these go on the actual sled at the end of the day. More screws. Again, I don't think they provided screws in the first place. More sprockets for your chains. Tiny screws. These are how the sled actually rides. Bag 8 here, more tiny screws. Okay, so you got your motor coupler here. This is the bungee cord. You got the actual bike chains, or the actual chains for the actual Maslow. And my tips for this are still similar to the original Maslow CNC. It's good to have an old toothbrush to continuously wipe this down after every use or every other use, because sawdust will get trapped in this and that'll start screwing things up with the motor, because there is no easy way to vacuum the entire area of the Maslow CNC. You could also get a bite cleaner if you want to do, want to take apart the whole thing and do an intense chain cleaning, but at least have an old toothbrush and keep wiping that down as you go. It'll save you a lot of trouble down the line. You got these two parts, which are your motor holders, power cord, a box that they're labeling brain. I love that. I'm assuming this is your controller card, which it is. So inside here, inside the anti-static bag, is an Arduino. So this is actually how the entire thing controls. So just like last time, there's two different assembly instructions, right? So you're going to be assembling the electronics, which you have to connect this to the computer, download the latest firmware, and hook this up to the motors, and then we have to actually assemble the actual motors connected to the frame. And again, the reason this is so cheap and it only comes in a small box is because you guys have to go out and get the wood for it. It saves a lot of cost and lets you do a lot with how you want to build the frame. I think a lot of people made this at 80/20. Other metal. Again, people are really doing their own variations, which is a great part about this. They give you the brains and all the minimum requirements you need for you to take and make it your own. Okay, X, Z, Y. So X, Y, Z. These are probably all of the actual motors. Let's see. Yes, it is. So this one didn't have the option, I don't think. And if it does, make sure you get it of buying the Z-axis motor. If you only get the X and Y motors, sorry, I'm confusing them in my hands here. If you only get the X and Y motors, you're only gonna be able to move the sled up and down, vertically or horizontally. You would have to go in every time you wanted a deeper depth to readjust the Z-axis of your router. That's okay if you're doing simply like an outline of a sign, right? You do the outline in a little bit of a pass, and then you go a little bit deeper with the router, and then keep going, make it deeper and deeper with every pass. But you have to kind of be there physically and continuously interacting with it. If you have the Z-axis motor, you program in it how deep you want it to go each pass, and it'll lower it for you. So that's a lot easier. Highly recommended. Get the Z-axis if it's not always included anymore. Okay, some more mounting brackets. These are for the actual chains as well. Some motor brackets. So these will probably end up going like this for your Z-axis, and then some for your other motors as well. And I really like this whole new blue color. I think it was all black before. Blue kind of pops a little bit more. It's a little bit more fun. You got your bearings for everything to ride on in this small package here. This is interesting. So it says Maker Made CNC with the USB stick. And the USB stick actually is the logo. Let me open this up so you get a better idea. Check out. This looks awesome. Check this out. Maker Made, and it's a USB stick. I'm assuming with all the documents. That is pretty freaking cool. Okay. You got your U bracket here, all wrapped up. Again, nice new color blue. This is going to be the ring for the actual sled. And I saw that they actually provide the sled if you want to buy that additionally. In my opinion, I would make the stretch for the sled. That's where a lot of your issues are going to end up coming from. When you actually make your sled, if you don't know really what you're doing the first time, or even if you're a little bit off in the dimensions, it could really throw things off. If you get it pre-made, and they do sell it pre-made now, I think that'll remove a lot of error in the beginning and be better for you beginners, or even if you are advanced and just want to get started right away. Getting rid of that sled part skips an entire part at the end. You'll see that at the video. We're going to be making the sled, but you'll be able to skip that entire part if you buy it pre-cut. So I highly recommend that. Okay, and then this final box is the other part of the charger for the Arduino. Alright guys, so that's everything that you get in the new Maker Made CNC box, also known as the Maslow CNC. I did check, they have not changed the official name, they like the name. Maslow CNC is here to stay. This is really one of my favorite machines, especially now that I'm in this new half garage. I'm really excited to see what's going to come from it. I really am thankful for the team for sending me this so I can show you guys how great it's going to be. And we're going to walk through all the steps of how to build it again. Now that I've done it once, actually I might have done it a couple times, I should be able to help you guys make it a lot easier. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button below. If you have any questions or comments or anything on the Maslow CNC or any other maker stuff or anything with my other videos, go ahead and comment below. I'll get back to every single one of you guys. And if you want to see the rest of the videos of this series, the Maslow CNC builds, or any of my other maker builds, I have a lot of content coming out. Hit that subscribe button and hit the bell right next to it so you always know when my videos come out. As always, thanks again for watching, guys.